Okay, so let's go over some of the questions here. We're going to start off with this first one where it says, if there are 2.2 pounds in 1 kilogram, how many pounds are there in X kilogram? So what we want to do is say, okay, 2.2 pounds in 1 kilogram. That should be the same as saying X amount of pounds in, or maybe we can change that to maybe say Y. So Y amount of pounds over X amount of kilograms. So if we were to try to find this, basically we cross multiply and say y times 1, that's just saying y is equal to 2.2 times x. So whatever the amount of kilograms there are, that's what's going to help us find the amount of pounds. So in reality, this is what ends up being the answer, 2.2x. We just basically say that we had to multiply by the amount of kilograms to get the amount of pounds. Now looking at number 2, we have customers at a store. And it gives you the bar graph. And it shows what is the number of customers who shopped at a store Monday through Friday. If the number of customers on Friday was a 1/5 increase from the number of customers on Thursday, how many customers shopped at the store on Friday? So we're increasing by 1/5 from the number of customers on Thursday. Looking at the bar graph, we're at 4. 4 in hundreds. So we have a total of 400 people who shopped on Thursday. Now we want to multiply this by 1/5. 1/5, which is the same thing as saying 0.20, in a calculator. And again, basic calculator, for function calculator, where we just add, subtract, multiply, and divide. So if we multiply 400 times 0.20, we should end up getting 80. That means that the amount of customers that increased on Friday was 80. So if we add those two together, we would get a total of 480, which would end up being A. Let's go next to is where it says, last year a bakery sold W loaves of bread. So we're saying last year we sold W amount of bread. This year the bakery sold 3 more than twice the number last year. So we're talking about now this year we sold 3 more than twice the number. So we're going to double the amount that we sold last year plus 3. And we're saying now if next year the bakery plans on selling twice the number again, so let's say next year we're going to double this amount. Now what we're going to do is take 2W plus 3. We're going to double this. So that just means that we're going to distribute this 2. So that's 2 times 2, which is 4W, and 3 times 2, which is 6. So this should be how much we're going to sell the next year. Looking at number 4 now, it says 7p minus 4 is equal to 8. What is the value of p? So very simple equation to solve. 7p minus 4 is equal to 8. We first want to add 4 on both sides. That's 7p equals 8 plus 4, which is 12. And to cancel out 7, we're going to divide both sides by 7. That is almost always our last step. So our final answer, we can just leave it as a fraction, 12 over 7. Now, running at an average rate of 6 miles per hour, how many minutes would it take Kyle to run 3 miles? Now, for some of us, it's very easy to see this, but let's say 6 miles per hour. So if we do that in 1 hour, that means that in 60 minutes, we are running 6 miles. So if we ran 3 miles, how many minutes would it take? And if you just think about it, 6 is half. So that means that it would take us half of the time. So it would take us 30 minutes, just like that.